Guys, if you came here for the how-to, well, I'm sorry. In this video you will see all bad things you can met on the final filling and bleeding on the final step of the installation SeaFirst hydraulic system, filling and bleeding. In the previous episode everything was fine, the cylinder installation, autopilot pump, helm pump, it was easy. We ended up with that in previous episode. Here we're supposed to put hoses, pipes and fill the system and enjoy. Well, however, it's not the case. Let's start step by step and from the hoses first. So guys, that's how I did strain reliefs for hydraulic hoses for SeaFirst, and you can see the link in the description below where I did this panel. So I have electricity to outboard. Here will be a fuel hose. See the link there. So, and for hydraulic pipes or hoses, I have a concern. So yeah, I figured out the best position for them, in my opinion. But still, because the original SeaFirst hoses are not metal reinforced, let's say they are terrible. If you watched my previous parts, you can see how easy to damage them, how easy to bend them. So I have a big concern about this place where I fixed them. I cannot tighten them strongly because I'm afraid I will tighten too much. Oil will not go through. And also I concern that this movement, often movement, will finally bend and damage them. So really good to have metal reinforced real hydraulic pipes, hoses. So SeaFirst supply these Japanese hoses and they are, let's say, bad. Yeah, so I didn't put this strain relief here yet because I want to look about leaking in that part when I connect everything there. So otherwise that's how it works here. Yeah, look really nice, and everything would be good enough if these pipes would be metal reinforced. Unfortunately, I realized it too late how bad they are. Otherwise, I never buy them actually, so never bought them. I would just buy a cylinder. This I did like a lot. So, and then I created my own hoses, but now it's too late. So let's see how it works. I hope it not happens any damage during driving. And yeah, I think after one season I have to check connection there. So that's it. Now I should go there, put the pipes through the side of the boat and connect it there. So guys, I provided pipes or hoses there. Well, I don't remember what I said in previous frames because I record this after a few months. I don't know what was recorded before and how I will edit it. But now I provided hoses here, installed the helm pump, connected all things, and here the challenges began. So things there. They are covered in previous episode about this hydraulic system and autopilot installation. So guys, these NITTA MOORE Japanese hoses that are included with this first are real junk. Well, if you don't believe me or you don't want to believe me, I don't care, because they are real junk. So I told you, and I have shown. You have seen in previous episode how I damaged few of them by just a little bending, and here again I have a problem, a challenge, I have this angle here, and they are jammed again. So they can stop oil liquid from going there, because they are not metal reinforced, they are plastic, just plastic. I have changed all other hoses, the short one, all this I have changed, and I made here in Finland in Wurth. Well, it's covered in previous episodes, I don't want to repeat it, but this long I decided, okay, I will not going to change them, just put these British standard fittings, and that's it. Well, it was mistake. I would really need to change them. And if you decide to buy SeaFirst hydraulic steering system set, that looks not bad actually. If you watched my previous episode, that cylinder which is there quite nicely fit my Mercury outboard. So I think in general it's fine. So don't buy the set, don't buy it with the pipes, buy the helm pump, the cylinder, and do all pipes yourself from the real hydraulic pipes, not that Japanese junk. Guys, I never told Japanese junk, usually Chinese junk, but this is Japanese junk. This stuff is here at -30 for a day. Guys, it was NITTA MOORE, made in Japan, hydraulic hose pipe. It comes with a hydraulic SeaFirst system, and it seems that Japanese know nothing about Finnish winter. It's easy to damage. It's bending very difficult in cold condition. It's fine in warm place, but you can damage this even without cold, because it's not metal reinforced, it's just plastic. So guys, never ever use this pipe in any solution. Actually replace them immediately. Epic drama with filling and bleeding. I cannot tell just bleeding and filling. It's really epic drama. If someone tell you that they are able to do this with just couple drops of oil, yeah, well guys, you are a golden medalist then. So impossible. Yep. So okay, step by step. Let's start from the user manual. Yeah, that is instruction for the end user, not service manual for service engineers. Yeah, it should be quite clear message here how to do this. However, chapter 4, oil filling and air bleeding. Again, chapter 4. Steps 1, 2, 3. Step 1, 2, 3. So, okay, well, here about oil coupler, what is included, like keep it off reuse, remove oil plug, keep it off reuse. For me it sounds like never use it again. Well, my English also not perfect, but I think they mean keep it for reuse. Yeah, so at least I don't make such serious mistakes. Well, okay, so something about filling. Yeah, picture of oil here, and then again step 1. And step 1, fill the helm pump full of oil. And step 2, open the right bleeder. So open different bleeder. So open is next step. Fill the helm pump full of oil. For me it sounds like I don't need to open anything. Yeah, so, and is it step 1 that is covered here, or is just general information? Quite unclear. So people who tell that they have detailed user manual, yeah, well, maybe after you already did this job twice or 100 times, maybe it's clear user manual for you, but for the people who do this first time, it's not clear. Yeah, so that is quite clear. It is good. Look, So when they tell right, it means that we are from that position. Look, this is cylinder and it is here like that. Yeah, the wheel is there. So from that position, again, left port to the right, right port to the left. So right side is here, counterclockwise here. So that's how you read it. At least this is clear. And guys, I did how it said here. I tried to fill the helm pump without opening anything. I will soon include a video, merged parts of video how we try to fill this with voice over to explain all things. The things that I explained here, so I will explain them first now. Then, when you try to fill the helm pump, it didn't work when I tried, then you should open the right bleeder. Yeah, so it's that one. And rotate counterclockwise. There will be air bubbles. You should remove them. Then you close it and continue rotating, steering until this tube hit here. Then you go to open the left one and you hold this tube while you're steering clockwise all these next steps. Then you close it and continue rotating and the cylinder will go. Then you come again here and repeat the procedure here. All these steps are described here. Yeah, I wouldn't call it simple. And guys, they draw that you can like just put the empty new oil here connected. It's really inconvenient, extremely inconvenient to have oil here and unscrew it. So all oil is here, especially because you have holes on the bottle for the air. So you cannot put this bottle down anymore. Yeah. So I designed, after all, I just cut off this. So, and many times I go in the boat again and fill it back. So, because there was so many air bubbles, I think because actually you first immediately need to open the bleeder and then fill anything. I think, well, I don't know. Let's see how it went. But the most important, what after the filling, what has happened. So here we hold the bottle with holes. Yeah, so the oil drops very, very slow. Here we have it. Here we start rotating wheel anti-clockwise. We don't open yet the bleeder because the documentation doesn't say it. Yeah. So we are filling the helm pump as said in the documentation. Now we open the bleeder. You hear air. No any oil yet. No bubbles. Only air bubbles. So we continue rotating anti-clockwise. And yeah, and waiting for the oil. Still not yet. And now here it goes with small little bubbles. According to the user manual, we actually can already close the bleeder. Yeah, because it's solid oil. I show you this quickly, but it took a lot of hours. Yeah. So, and look, we close there, nothing works. The ram doesn't move, so we open again, and we again see the bubbles. Yeah, more small bubbles. Then seems everything okay. Oil is going to here. Now again, no bubbles. So, and we continue steering. No bubbles. So, yeah. You can see no bubbles, yeah, nothing to do more. So we are closing again, and the ram, the cylinder should move now when you continue steering according to the user manual.
but it not happens. So we open again and again bubbles. But if we don't close and just continue steering, then no bubbles. So yeah, we are doing everything according to the user manual. So okay, open again and again, and that entertainment, this dances with the bottle, oil here, oil there, oil here, oil there, everything in the oil around. So no bubbles again after few hours. Nothing to do with the open bleeder anymore, because no bubbles was open bleeder. So we close the bleeder. Yeah, oh, now the ram is moving, but somehow really slow. Okay, let's go to the left side. Let's try to the left side, because here is something not exactly correct. Yeah. So again and again, and it lasted few hours, and you can see. Yeah. Then on the left, okay, bubbles here. So no bubbles anymore. We hold this ram, as I said in the user manual, from moving here. So, and when no bubbles again, we continue steering to see that really no bubbles. So we close the bleeder, and the cylinder is moving, but again moving somehow wrong. So we did this procedure half Saturday it took. Yeah. So if you keep the bleeders open, then there is no bubbles. If you close them, then you don't get the cylinder rotating well. When you open again bubbles. But then we open again, and haven't seen any bubbles anymore. Still, it doesn't work right.
So guys, we filled and bleeded. Terrible experience. And now look what we have. Guys, I didn't have that play even in my mechanical steering. No, it's not about airs in the system. We spent half day for filling and bleeding. Another half day I spent again for bleeding. There is no air bubbles. I was thinking that the problem in this autopilot pump. I disconnected all fittings here to allow them to flow, oil to flow. Again, I was thinking some problems with air. I will show you soon the test of the air pump. Yeah, so I don't know what is wrong here. Is that that helm pump damaged or something? And guys, nothing about 5 from port to starboard full tons. No, it's about 8 or even more. I don't know how I can steering. Look. How I had, if I remember, 2.5 or 3 before. And guys, look. So now I can continue rotation, yeah, with some resistance. I don't know what is it, what's wrong here. All stuff is brand new, yeah. And now guys, look at the, wait a moment, I put it in the middle. Look at the autopilot pump. I was thinking that this is somehow add the problem. So I tested from 10 amperes power supply. It didn't work. It requires really a lot of power. I will now be shorting here. So that's, by the way, how you can test the pump. You can just provide 12 volt in either direction, yeah, reversed or forward. And look, look on the reaction, how quick is it? It is. So everything is fine, and now is reversed. So that's the way. I have seen some question people ask how to test. The pump is just the motor with 2 cables, black and white and red, and the motor works like when you connect in one or another direction, so it's rotate one or another direction. So, and that's how you test. You just plug it, but plug it to the powerful source, to the battery directly. I tried from the small battery and from the power supply 10 amperes. Still doesn't work for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, okay, maybe for the motor starting. Now look again. So it works. It's steering. The steering, I think that autopilot will be fine, but I don't know what to do with that stuff. If you know, please help. Hear the click sound there. Is something related to valves there? I don't know. Could it be damaged with the trying to rotate wheel without enough oil during the filling? I don't know. If you know, let me know. So unfortunately, yeah, I'm really disappointed in this episode about my results. Yeah, and I don't know what to do next. Fishing is soon, so maybe at least you like for comfort, but I really need some help to fix this, to understand what is wrong. Probably I will need to change the pump later. I don't know. Bye.